Oh, Christmas box, oh, Christmas box, how much I love your brewskis. Hey, everybody, and welcome back to MKE Beer Review in the Advent Calendar series here in 2022. As always, I'm Josh.
I'm Ross.
And we lied to you because we said that tonight we were going to be live in person together, not live, recorded in person together in the basement at the bar, but that will actually be tomorrow night. I lied to all of you, so I apologize. But the Christmas
Welcome
miracle
to my world,
is,
people.
but the Christmas miracle is that we are back for another beer here. We are going to dive into the box. It is day 16, and I know we've got a bottle. And I am very curious what we've got here. So, okay. This is Hop Gods from Lakefront Brewing Company, one of our favorite breweries in the area. This is a double dry hopped Imperial IPA. This big IPA is double dry hopped with Cashmere, Citra, and Strata hops. So, another big beer. Is there an ABV? 9%.
9%. I would,
Nine.
just from looking at the bottle, Josh, I would give it a quick roll or a quick turn over, turn upside down. There's some settling going on the bottom.
Okay.
So
Hop Gods.
it was funny because, as you guys all know, like, I know what beer we're getting before Josh does. And before we started this video, he said, like, he saw the top of it and was like, he's like, oh, it's Lakefront. And, like, I have not had this one because between the two of us, there's not a lot of beers from Lakefront we haven't had at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So to get something from Lakefront we have not tried yet is pretty unique. So I'm actually kind of excited for this one.
Three Cellars is all aboard the IPA train this year because there's been quite a few big IPAs in this box. So let's crack this thing open and pour this out. It should be a golden color. It might be on the darker side, being a bigger IPA. Yeah, pretty standard looking IPA here. Yeah, there's some definitely some chunkies, full settlement, some chunkies in there. The date on this says best by 6th of January 23. So this beer must have been brewed. Now it's an IPA, so you want to drink these fresh.
Yeah.
But
Tyler gave us a really good dry hop tutorial the other day. So correct me if I'm wrong, is there a chance that some of what we're seeing is just some like hop settlement still, or is this just some settlement from will that come out at that point?
It could be, but it looks more like yeast settlement to me, to be honest.
You're right. Okay.
Unlikely to be hops.
Hey,
it's a fair question. Let's get a little nose on this and see what we think. Ooh.
I mean, there's definitely hop bitterness coming off.
It's got kind of more of a piney hop note on the nose.
There's a bit of a dish soap scent I'm getting, and maybe that's just like maybe it's the hops I'm misconstruing, but there's a little bit of an off note for me, and maybe it's not off, maybe it's just what I'm getting, but which could be piney too. I mean, it's just not far off, but
I don't have a lot of familiarity with Cashmere and Strata. I don't know if that's. I've got to imagine it's the hops coming through. I mean, it's an IPA. It's double dry hopped. That's got to be some hop funk on the nose there.
Yeah.
But it smells sweet. It smells like a pretty standard IPA. I'm not getting anything crazy. I'm not getting dish soap, but It is a little funky. There's a little bit of a funk to the hop character on this, for sure. Well, let's pray to the hop gods that this is good. So, cheers, buddy.
Cheers. No for you?
Now, after you said dish soap, that's what I'm getting on the palate.
Oh no, I ruined it for you.
Ooh. There's a little skunkification of this. I don't think that's the hops. I think this beer is a bit skunkified. I think this beer is not great in its current form. I mean, best buy date on this is 6th of January, which is not that far from now. At least mine. I don't know what yours says.
No, mine says the same thing.
I don't know if this is what this tasted like fresh. But like, I get a medium bitterness right on the front end of the beer. Then it quickly molds into kind of this like skunky, almost dish soap-ish, like hop flavor and the mid palate. And that's kind of all I can taste through the back end. Like I can't get past that once that note hits. It starts off okay, but like once I get through the mid palate, I can't get past that. Is this not drinkable to me? No, but it's also not great. I don't know. That's my take. I'm curious what you think.
So there is a citra hop in here, and you can kind of get like the citra hop wants to be part of it, but it's not there. It's really buried. Um, it's kind of caught in this weird middle ground of like it either needs to be more piney, like kind of like a spruce, or more just straight bitterness, like a traditional like hop slam. I think those are kind of like where it falls somewhere in this weird like Venn diagram of missing both marks and not being good at either one.
Yeah,
If that makes sense. Like, and I think it's creating kind of this like I don't know if it's the balance of the hops or whatever, but something isn't mixing correctly with this one, where it's giving it a bit of an off note. I don't think it's brewed poorly. I don't think it's past its freshness date. I think it's just more of it's a balancing issue in my opinion.
I think
Based
this
on
might be.
the 0 beers I've ever brewed, but
I think this might be past its freshness date. Personally, I wish Tyler was on this episode because his understanding of hop differentiation,
yeah.
I think would be interesting to hear his perspective here. Um, I I brew, but I'm not nearly to the level that Tyler is. I'd be curious what he would have to
Yeah.
say, but this is not. I this I was my expectations were lowered after the nose. I was expecting something not brilliant, but this is even worse than what I was expecting based off of what I smelled, for sure.
I mean, the unfortunate thing is Lakefront does good IPAs. I mean, the
They do.
Lakefront IPA is one of the staple IPAs in this market.
Oh
It's
God. I will
yeah,
order that. I will order that any place I see it if I'm in the mood for an IPA, for sure.
like yeah, absolutely. Like it's one of the best made IPAs, most consistent IPAs in this market, and it's
But
I'm
but
not saying it's the best IPA, but it's up there. And so I had high
but
hopes for this, but once I got on the nose, I got them out. It's just it's missing the mark, and we disagree on why it's missing the mark, but I think we both agree where it's missing something.
let's be real. We don't need to sandwich compliments in here to make Lakefront feel better. They are a good brewery. We all know that. There's no question. This beer is just not good, in my opinion. I'm not a fan. I'm putting this one in Untappd. I'm going. I'm going 2 on this. This is probably one of the worst tasting IPAs I've had in a while, to be fair. Just being completely honest. It's sad. It's unfortunate, but as I've said, as we always say, you can't always have a winner, and this is not a winner in my book.
The amount of sayings we've made up that we always say on this year's advent calendar.
Yes.
I'm gonna go 2.25. I mean, I'm right there with you. It's just something's off. I don't care. I don't care what the reason is. I don't care if it's past its due date or if it's just the way it is. Something's off with this beer. It's unfortunate because I was excited to try something new from Lakefront, but it's just missing the mark. So
the hop gods have shunned this beer. They've shunned it.
Oh, we are now the hop gods?
And we are. We have become the hop gods.
That's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, well, with great responsibility comes whatever. What's that phrase? I don't know.
With great responsibility comes with great power comes great responsibility.
There it is. We
don't have great power.
There it is, Mr. Monk. We do have great power. We have the power to consume an entire 24 beer box every single night of the week or of the month until Christmas. That's what we have. Anyways, we're going to wrap this up. Thank you for attending day 16 of the Advent Calendar series. Appreciate you watching. Stick around for our in-person episode on Saturday night. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye-bye.